Unfortunately, infertility cases are rising, and it affects about 1 in 6 couples now, and 50% are actually caused by male factor infertility. So it's as important for the male to look at their diet and lifestyle as well as it is the female. So I always like to include both partners in a consultation, or at least in the initial consultation. So we look at roughly 3 to 4 months before you try to conceive, because that's the time it takes for the egg and the sperm to develop. So the sperm to develop and grow and the egg to mature, because obviously you have all the eggs you'll ever have when you're born, but with sperm, they're developing and creating new sperm all the time. So I advocate a predominantly whole food plant-based diet, and I work for a company called Plant-Based Health Online, who are CQC registered. And we have large amounts of data showing that the more non-heme iron you have in your diet, so that's the plant-based sources of iron, are associated with higher rates of fertility, whereas the heme iron in animal products are associated with lower rates of fertility. And heme iron is inflammatory. It can cause oxidative stress in the body. It can damage the DNA in the cells. So that includes the sperm and the eggs as well. And we also have large data, and this is all from the Nurses' Health Study too, which is a huge study. And they have data showing that the more plant protein you eat, the better as well. So replacing just 25 grams of animal protein with plant protein reduces the risk of ovulatory infertility. So a plant-based diet also is packed with nutrients that are really important for egg and sperm health, and also to aid implantation. So that's obviously very important as well. So we're looking at vitamins and minerals, so vitamin C and E and B6, which is a lesser spoken about B vitamin, and also plenty of antioxidants, so all the colourful fruits and vegetables, and folate and zinc, and there are so many nutrients in a plant-based diet that are really important for optimizing fertility. And we don't just look at diet, because that's just one piece of the puzzle. We look at lots of other factors as well. So stress, because stress plays a huge role, and the process of trying to get pregnant in the first place is stressful. And then if you have to go through fertility treatment, then that is stressful as well. And I know that because I've been through it myself. So I'm very much have an empathetic approach with my patients, because I know the roller coaster ride that is fertility treatment. So stress management techniques I really focus on, so things like breathing and meditation, but we really go into that. And then sleep quality, because a lot of people don't realise how negative the effects of a bad night's sleep are on every part of your body, and also healthy relationships and nurturing positive relationships, avoiding toxic substances, and including environmental factors as well. So things that you can do in your home to reduce toxins, things you can do outside of the home to reduce toxins as well. So there's a lot to discuss. And I always find that the first appointment just absolutely flies by, because there's so many things to talk about. But I think men can find it almost embarrassing or shameful if they're suffering with infertility. And I'm really passionate about getting that conversation out there, allowing the men to open up and talk about this, because it shouldn't, they shouldn't feel like that. And it's really important for them to be able to get involved as well.